Good evening, YouTube. How you doing, guys? Happy New Year. Happy Crypto 218. I've been away for, I think well over a week now. Catching up with the holidays, catching up with family, and, just basically having a good time. My birthday just passed on the 31st, and we're still trying to ramp up into the new year. So it's good to be back. I wanted to just do a quick overview of a bunch of my investments from 217 and then possibly talk about a roadmap for 218. So stay tuned. Let's find out what's been going on with the ICOs, the lending platforms that have launched, and pretty much every other thing I'm doing on the internet. Now, I should at this point remind you that everything that I invest in online is based on my own bias and my own research. So I do encourage everyone to do their own due diligence and make sure that every platform that they put their money into is right for them. So do your research, make sure you know what you're getting into, and never ever ever overextend yourself. Always invest with what you can afford to spend and what you can afford to lose. Yes, we have to say that, what you can afford to lose. So that said, let's get into the markets. Bitcoin is down 0.13%, but price is holding around 14,997. Ripple has the number 2 spot. Like, a lot has happened, since my last video. Ripple has the number 2 spot and is over $3. So I'm glad to say I bought some Ripple, and I should look into taking some profits. That is actually looking nice. Ethereum is up. A lot of people are happy with Ethereum right now, so that's good. Bitcoin Cash, it's doing okay in its own way. It's down 4.86%. Cardano is up. Stellar is like a massive 72%. Like, that's ridiculous. And I don't own any Stellar. So sad. Litecoin is down. I don't know what's up. Litecoin's been kind of iffy. Dash, Monero, Tron is doing quite well. And then we have a couple. Roblox had to go down at some point. They were riding a massive bullish run, but yeah, there's some slight correction over there. Verge is proving to be a serious pump and dump coin. I made some good money with Verge, and I took profits, and so this is fine. Any other thing of interest? DGB is up. Yes, bought some of that too. So what's been happening is I've been trying to diversify. Bitcoin has had a pretty rough last couple of weeks, and after what we called Black Friday, where everything was down just before Christmas, I split some of my position into altcoins, and I'm very glad I did that because the very next day I made a killing on Verge, and Ripple has been doing well, so I caught some gains over there as well. And I would advise everyone to, at this point, 2017 was the year of lending platforms. I do think 2018 is going to be the year of altcoins, so I would encourage everyone to start looking at these coins. Come over to CoinMarketCap, check, see what you can figure out, and take some risks. It's probably going to be good. Civic, I wanted some Civic. This is so sad. IoT chain, 135. Like, there's so much happening. Okay, so quick look at the charts. I was drawing up some lines. Forget most of this jargon. I was trying to identify a trend pattern in the way Bitcoin is moving right now. We can see we had been on this very lovely upward trend, and then we had a dip over here and went all the way up to 20K here, and then a massive retracement all the way down. And so we were forming a very nice head and shoulders pattern over here, and so I had this line over here where the head and shoulders was broken off. The right shoulder was broken off, and basically what this would have symbolized if it had dropped all the way down to the base of the head is, more downs for Bitcoin. But we may be seeing an upward trend coming. This is a daily chart, but I do expect we're going to see a slight bullish run. The bulls are trying. We have a major resistance range around 16,500 thereabouts. So if we do break through this, I do see us, heading all the way back towards 20K and possibly seeing new structure highs. So that is my quick analysis on Bitcoin. I don't want to spend too long on that. I want to get into ICOs because that is what I like to talk about. That's how we make some good money. And so Bitfinite. So I haven't really talked about Bitfinite much. I I bought into this ICO. As you can see, the ICO has been completely sold out, and it closed around $1.15. I bought just about 74 of that. Yeah, eager to see what happens with Bitfinite. One of the biggest losers has been Regal Coin. Regal Coin, in my opinion, has been very distracted in a lot of stuff. I mean, the competitions, the Regal fork, all the stuff that they're doing, completely unnecessary. We see Regal Coin has dropped to about $2.25. I mean, that's just ridiculously low. I mean, the price has dipped so low that my last sell order for Regal Coin on coinexchange.io still hasn't been able to go through because it dipped past the price I was asking for, and I just can't be bothered to sell it at this price. So I'm just, you know, still having my lens. The lens I started paying out, they stopped for a bit, but they're back. So let's see what happens with Regal Coin. I mean, wow. I do not know if I would say they can make a comeback from this because there's so much. Their exchange till date still doesn't work. I really think that they're very distracted because this is what they should have been focused on. People want to be able to easily get your coin, easily liquidate their funds, and this is not just happening. No one really cares about a trip to Thailand and Regal competitions and bids. But that is Regal Coin. That's what they're doing. So I'm just going to close this altogether because, yeah. Ucoin Cash finally put out another notice saying their local exchange will be open in the next 24 hours. I'm not going to hold my breath because this is what they've postponed this about 5-6 times right now, and I really don't care anymore. I just want to, and I'm not trying to spread any FUD, but I just really want to just sell my UCH, get my cash out, and I'm done with this. Eigencoin has finished the ICO. I copped about 108 of these guys. Right now they've brought out their wallets. Initially their Windows wallet was down, so I just downloaded this wallet. I haven't installed it yet, and I'm gonna do that, you know, right after this video. I'm trying to rush through these. So that is Eigencoin. Once I move my coins over to my wallet, I shall update you on how that goes. BitConnect is at $431 right now, and they have brought out what we've seen as BitConnect X. A lot of people have probably been talking about this and speculating that this is the exchange platform, their private exchange platform. There's a lot of excitement about this ICO. It's launching on the 10th, so as the time comes closer, we're going to be having a lot more to say about BitConnect X. But right now, a lot of people really do not know. It's mostly speculation. And so I don't want to drive any of that right now. Just know, as I find out more information about BitConnect X, I will be dropping that and dropping more videos to that effect. Started with about $110 on this, and right now I have about a $510 loan. And BitConnect is doing really good in my opinion. They haven't had the greatest payouts lately because frankly Davo Coin is just killing it. We're going to talk about Davo in a bit. But yeah, BitConnect is still one of the bad boys and definitely recommended. So I will be doing a more detailed video on BitConnect because I think it's time. I haven't been promoting this very seriously, and I should because it's good. So yeah, you can expect some BitConnect from me very soon. Now, I invested in Mart Coin, and at the time I really wasn't keen on it. The ICO was ended. It's a gambling coin, and basically it's going to come with this whole spinning program and all, where you get to spin each day, and the percentage that you get is the kind of payout that you're supposed to get. So everybody's going to want the diamond 67%. The good news is I copped about 50 Mart Coin, and I was quite pleased to find out that when the exchange launched, which it did, I think on the 29th or the 30th of December. It launched at, prices dipped a bit, but it launched around $10, has been shuffling between $7 to $9 so far. So I mean, that was a tidy profit in my opinion. Yeah, it definitely wasn't a bad buy in my opinion. I'm holding out to find out if they launch their spinning program so that I decide if I'm gonna do a loan. Right now, that is not available, but I'm going to put links to everything that I'm talking about in the detail section of this video. So if you do want to jump on Markcoin, if you're a gambler, if you're just an enthusiast, if you just like crypto, jump on one of those things and see what happens. The Vol coin is mooning like ridiculously high. I don't even think I saw this mooning this fast. But I do believe because of all the crap that we've seen with Ucoin Cash and a lot of all the other lending programs, Davor is picking up a lot of steam, blowing people's minds away. It's at $95 at the time of this video. I saw it hit about $102 this morning. And a lot of people were probably selling on the exchange, and so the price came down. We could see it had a 24-hour high of $104, which is just absolutely brilliant. So the sky is the limit. Davor is definitely giving BitConnect a run for its money, in my opinion, and I'm just super psyched that I got in on this one. Interesting story. I've said it and I'm always happy to say it again. I got in with just $70. I bought about 103 DAV at 72 cents, give or take. You know, right now I'm working, I have $1,308 in loans, and that is just, you know, bringing in some good stuff because they have some killer percentages, yo, like really good stuff. So I'm very pleased with Davor. I'm going to keep on reinvesting when I can. But right now I'm just trying to, I mean, look at the price. It does make sense to stack up on some DAV. So I'm holding out, you know, a bit to try and rack up some. I'm also staking. I should mention this. They now have an online staking pool because some people had issues using the desktop wallets. I moved some of my DAV anyways into the online staking pool to test it out. So I put 4.6 here. And the idea is you get paid out new DAV twice a day. Now, the percentages are still, you're still going to get 10% per month, but each day you're going to get a fraction of that in here. So I put some of this in, and I think on the 26th, just to test it out, and this should come out on the 9th of January. So far I've earned 0.11 from putting in 4.6 DAV, and I guess by then I should have a little bit more. So definitely optimistic about DAV. If you have not joined the DAV train, link in the details section. You want to be in DAV, like I'm saying this, you want it. So one of the most controversial ones for me is Western Coin. Western Coin was my very first ICO. It was the first thing I jumped on, and it was actually my first video on this channel. Western Coin for me is I have so many mixed feelings because they are the height of market manipulation. Like, it is ridiculous. Right now you see one Western coin is going for about $10 here on the website. I refreshed the page and it just jumped to 14. I don't know how that happened, but one Western coin right now is going for $14.37, right? But if you hit the exchange and you say you want to sell some of these, you're probably going to sell it way less. I mean, look at all those zeros. This is probably just either $1 or just above that. So you're going to lose like a ton of money if you try and sell. So the basic idea is to try and keep the money in the platform, right? But I hit up a couple red flags, and I hadn't done this check, and I feel bad because I hadn't done it, but I went to their site, okay? And let's do this real quick. I went to their site, and I'm not really trying to spread any FUD. Again, I have to say this because, let me move my face away. If you go to their Facebook page, this is what we get. There's no content from Western Coin. You know, it's not available, right? You close that. If we check their Twitter, you're going to find they have one tweet. Since inception, since the 4th of October, they have just one tweet. They have a few thousand followers, right? And they are following 58 people. I wonder who. I should check that, but just one tweet. There's really no communication with this platform. If you check their YouTube, it brings you back to the website. So there's really no way to get in touch with anybody in Western Coin. Like, Western Coin is just, you know, it's just Western Coin. So I don't encourage people to, you know, join this. I mean, if you didn't get in at the ICO, you're probably not going to make any money from Western Coin. Now, I'm still okay with it because you can make withdrawals. You can, oh, it's back to $10 again. Like, what is happening? like, I'm still okay with it because you can make withdrawals, and you know, so far there haven't been any of those issues. They put out word that they were going to launch their external exchange in December, and they had a target price of $15 to $20, but I was very pissed with that because I don't fancy anybody who tells you how much your coin is going to be. We're supposed to find out, you know, based on demand and supply. But okay. And we're in January now. They've still not launched their exchange, and they've taken down the notice. So no exchange. We're just stuck with the internal one and all that. Now, why I was really pissed with Western Coin, I had about $1,500 in my dollar wallet, and when I converted it to Western Coin at the rate that they say and sold it, I was only able to withdraw about $100, which I'm still pleased I could get, because I mean, I don't really have much faith anymore. So yeah. I invested in a crypto index fund, the first of its kind, Crypto 20, and Crypto 20 is doing quite nice now. You can get C20 tokens on HeatBTC. HeatBTC is one of my favorite exchange platforms. I will put a link again to it in the details section of the video. And then another thing, I went into Naga Coin. Naga Coin is another good one. Naga is also on HeatBTC, and I think right now it's trading at $2.36. We bought in on this at $1, so let's see where Naga goes. Naga Coin is a Roger Ver backed coin, and you can see some big names over here. We have Mate Tokay, Miko Matsumura, and oh, there's a co-founder now. I didn't see him when I joined, but yeah, I'm quite optimistic about Naga Coin. You should look into that. There is also Envion. I'm still super psyched about this project, and would you have it, Envion now has a referral plan. I don't know why they didn't bring it out at the start of the ICO, but the ICO is still on. I think you can actually, hold on, let me see how much they're going for right now. ICO ends in 10 days, and you can get some Envion coins at $1 right now. So definitely link in the details section. I could use some extra AVN to use my link. I would appreciate that. This is something that you definitely want to share with people yourself. So not only would you be getting some extra NVM, but you're going to be helping a lot of lives. I mean, this is just genius in my opinion. But again, remember, everything is based on my own bias and my own research. So you will do your own research if I have a say in it, and that's fine. USI Tech, I'm definitely going to talk more about this year, because now that they have their own branded Ethereum mining pool, my trust in them has actually increased, and it's just going to be a great year with them. Their TechCoin ICO is currently on, and I mean, drumroll people, let's just see where this thing goes. So this video is actually getting longer than I wanted it to go, so I'm just going to cut this. This is supposed to be like a whole recap of a lot of stuff I was invested in over 2017. My Nucleus coins, unfortunately, I'm not going to talk about Nucleus coins right now because I lost my Nucleus coins. I formatted my system and I lost my seed phrase. So this is a lesson both to me and I guess a lot of you, because I really want everyone to learn from my mistakes. I lost my seed phrase. You want to keep all these things very safe. I no longer have access to that wallet, and there's some Nucleus coin hanging out there. So I am putting this out. It's a bounty. If anyone has a way to help me get back my Nucleus coins without my seed phrase, or help me recover them, do send me a message, send me a comment, and let's talk about how we can do that. And I will do a 50-50 split on all my Nucleus coins. I'm willing to do that much, because I mean, half of it is better than none, right? So yes, that is my appeal to anybody who can get my Nucleus coins back. Send me a message, let me know how we intend to do it, and let's do this. And so rounding up, this is the first video of many this year. Someone told me that my channel is not for beginners to Bitcoin, and so I will be doing a Bitcoin 101 series. Yay! So I will be doing a Bitcoin 101 series for everyone who's up and coming, because I want you all to learn about how Bitcoin works, how great it is. It hasn't been super great for us who've been in it for a while. I mean, the last couple of weeks, seeing the downs and all, we all wanted everything above 20K, but we're still doing pretty decent. And so I will be covering, I'm working on the content right now, but I'll be covering everything from the basics to how to buy Bitcoin, how to use Bitcoin, what kind of investments. I mean, choosing your investment is a big deal. You need to choose something that works and suits your personality and your time. You know, you don't want to overextend yourself or be stressed out and, you know, hate money. So no. So yes, Bitcoin 101 series coming up. Also going to be doing a lot of talking about altcoins because, I mean, lending platforms are slowing down. Davor is doing great. Davor, use the link in the details. Yes, I am pushing for that. So yeah, but I mean, I'm slowing down on, a lot of people are slowing down on lending platforms, but I will still be dropping all the ICOs as they come. I'll keep you posted on the ones that I am invested in and the ones I am going to invest in. And I'll also give you reasons why I'm not investing in some of them. So all these and more coming to you on the Financial Drive-Thru. If you like this video, do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you can catch my videos as they drop. My name is Majesty Ibianga, and this has been another edition of the Financial Drive-Thru. I'll see you soon. Thank you.